Happy New Year, Gorham. We're back for the 12th year, and I'm here with Tom Hasbrouck, who is the coordinator of this year's New Year Gorham. And he's got all the answers. I wanted to ask you, though, Tom, because you've been on the committee for all 12 years, and what have you seen change over the years?
One of the things that really has changed is that we went from, in the first years, being a very widespread, quite a number of different venues, down to really 2 places. So we've centralized, we've simplified, we've made it easy for people to be there and to take part in the things and not have to drive all over town.
Yeah, they don't have to be all over the place in the freezing cold.
Right.
Which is kind of nice. I think we had little shuttle buses that the rec department helped us with.
Yeah, we did have a shuttle bus system.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that relieves the rec department from having to drive us around. They can actually come to the party and have fun with us. That's the way we want it to be. Every year we have some performers that everybody likes, and they'll say right after, oh, can you bring them back again? Can we see them again? And we could. I suppose that would be the easiest way to do it, wouldn't it? But
it would be easier, but it wouldn't be as much fun because you don't get to see new things.
What have we got new this year?
One of the new performances is Abracadabra. Phil Smith, a musician who's done a lot of shows here in Maine and has won awards in various places. So he'll be in the Shaw Gym in the children's area and entertaining kids and their parents there. So we're looking forward to that.
So his magic must appeal to adults as well as to kids.
One would think so. And I think a lot of the appeal for the parents is their kids are enjoying themselves, and they're having a good time.
I heard that we're going to have a world-famous storyteller this year. And I'm very excited about that because that's something that I had been hoping that we would have over the years, and now we have it. So I don't know the details about this man, except that I know he's from Brazil. Other than that, go ahead, help me out. Tell me what's going to happen.
He's performed worldwide on 6 continents, 16 different countries he's been in.
Oh, wow.
So he is well-traveled, and I think he has a great fund of stories to tell. And telling stories is an art, and doing it well is an art. And I think it will be a great addition to the program. He will be in the Performing Arts Center in the evening, and we are looking forward to that.
What would be the audience for this man?
I think it should be good for everyone. We have tried from the very beginning to make sure that our programs are suitable for all ages. We've wanted it to be family friendly, and so Antonio too, I think, from what we understand, is telling stories that will be appropriate, entertaining, interesting to children and adults both.
If you're in the jungle and you're an animal, you need to walk to the water hole and get water to drink from the water hole. It's more like a small lake. And that's what they did. They stood up and boogity, 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 bam, boogity, 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 bam. They ran down to the water hole in a hurry. They were so thirsty. And guess which African animal got to the water hole first? Cheetah. Cheetah goes, bam! But not that day. Cheetah did not get there first. Sorry. No, it was not cheetah. Let's see. Lion. Wow. Sorry, not lion. Zebra. Zebra! Not zebra. One more, right here, young man. Huh? Gazelle. Lean. Strong. Gazelle goes, wow. Not that day. You know who got to the water hole first? Chicken. Yes, in this story, chicken got to the water hole first. And chicken went,
One of the other new things we're doing this year is we have a Contra Dance that will be happening in the high school gym during the evening. So we have Della Murphy and Glenn Loper coming to call and to play for that. We haven't ever done that before, so it's new, but we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the different aspect of involvement that allows us. So if you're thinking that coming to New Year Gorham is just sitting hour after hour to listen to people talk or do their acts, well, no, not anymore. You can get up and dance and make new friends.
You know, I've never done contra dancing before, and one of my friends from church asked me just the other night, why don't we have contra dancing? So I can't wait to tell him that we have contra dancing for him. And that's for all ages too, so a whole family would enjoy that. Is that true?
Yes, that would be true. It would be for multiple ages, so children and their parents can do that together. Contra dancing is something that's fairly accessible. They will instruct us, you know, on what to do and show us, I'm sure, you know, what the next step in the dance is, and some of it's, you know, got a little bit of follow the leader.
So is it sort of like square dancing?
I think there are some similarities, yes.
I can do that.
So, okay.
I'm in luck with that. You know, you mentioned being active, and we really want everybody to feel as though they've had a chance to, you know, move around so that they're not feeling sleepy or sick of sitting. You're right. We have ice skating again. I do know about that at USM, and it's free for families and anybody who likes to skate, and for families who are ready to teach children how to skate. This is a good opportunity to give that a try. It's, I believe, 2 to 4. The only thing is they don't have skate rentals. A few times we've had families show up hoping to be able to rent skates, and that's not the case. So you got to bring your own skates, and you can skate as much as you want between 2 and 4, and hope you stay up on your feet. I don't always.
Yeah. That's part of the deal with ice skating. It takes practice to be good.
Well, I used to be good. The practice is gone. It isn't like riding a bike. It really isn't.
Yeah.
I also had a question about Don Roy. I have a lot of friends who love Don Roy and the other people who play with him, his wife Cindy, and sometimes he has kids join him. Mm-hmm. I recently saw him at Fiddleicious. First time I ever went to their Fiddleicious concert. That's not easy to say, by the way. And it was so fun. So now I know, you know, why everybody loves to come to see Don Roy. Last year, I remember seeing him in one of the smaller rooms in the Municipal Center. And I felt like maybe it was a little crowded. Are you able to find another place for him?
It was crowded last year, and people come early because he's got a great following. And so he's got a reputation built over many years, and we're glad that he is back, and we're going to put him in the Performing Arts Center. So there'll be plenty of seats for everybody. So we want you to come and enjoy his music.
By the way, I know that Dean Richardson is going to be back in the cafeteria. And Dean is a local guy. He's a singer and songwriter and fabulous guitar player. I actually own one of his, what do they call those things now? CD or DVD? It's a CD, yeah, because it's just music. And he has written some songs that really light my life. I adore this guy. So I'll be happy to go in and have my dinner in the New Year Gorham Cafe, and while I'm there, I'll enjoy some music by Dean Richardson.
New Year. This is called Second Chances. Each day lesson I have learned. Sometimes the teacher unplugs my guitar. Sometimes the teacher is a flame and I get burned. Bad things may happen, I guess they're meant to be tools to help build a better me. For years I've walked the broken road, searching for the things to satisfy my soul. But I came up empty with a heart that wouldn't bleed. Happiness was nowhere I could see. What have I learned here? Which way to go now? Where am I supposed to be?
New Year Gorham Cafe will be operated again this year. Northern Force Robotics team. It's Gorham High School and Falmouth High School students that are doing that. They're putting on the supper, so you don't have to go out and find dinner. You can come with your kids early, have supper, go to the programs later on at night, and get a robotics demonstration in there too.
The robot that these kids have built is amazing. I've been going to the robotics competitions now for many years because my grandsons are involved, and my son is also one of the announcers. But the young kids need to earn money so that they can travel with their robot, and the cafe allows them to make a little bit of money. They always have food that kids will like, and they have food that adults will like. I know last year I had a pulled pork sandwich that was really good, and I'm hoping that they'll bring that back. I understand they're thinking about mac and cheese because kids of all ages love mac and cheese.
Yes.
So they'll definitely have food that everybody will like, and what the parents will like best is the cost, because it's very, very affordable food. And come on down and support our high school kids and New Year Gorham.
Ginny, what are some of the other things that we have almost every year and we're bringing back?
Well, I do know that the Gorham Community Chorus is coming back, and they'll be performing right after Don Roy. So those of you who like that kind of music, you're in for a treat, because you can go to watch Don Roy's group, and you can maybe get a bite to eat in between and come back and enjoy the Gorham Community Chorus. John Ramkunis is well known as a teacher and as a choral director. I know he happens to be the director of the choir at my church. And the accompanist, Eric Pepe, is also well known. But the voices are just amazing. And they do a big combination of music. They have show tunes, they have gospel tunes. They just have a wide range of the kinds of music that anybody would enjoy, even kids.
The face painter is back, and she will be there. And I haven't done that. There's just not much left to paint.
So Tom, what do you know about Mad Science and Wildlife Encounters? Usually I've been over at the high school, so I haven't had a chance to see what goes on with Wildlife Encounters and Mad Science.
Well, they are very popular with the families that come. So animals have an intrigue for the children, especially. And so we never know exactly what animals they're going to bring, so that always makes it fun. But the children enjoy getting up close. Some of them will be hands-on and some not.
Right.
And so we'll see what they bring this year. But they will be back in Shaw Gym. And Mad Science is another favorite act that has been here for quite a number of years, and they always have very interesting things, demonstrations, experiments, things that intrigue kids and parents, I think.
I bet. I just happened to think of something that you said. For 12 years we've been doing that. If you think about this, kids who were going into kindergarten 12 years ago are now graduating from high school. And they have never had any other way to celebrate New Year's Eve except through New Year Gorham. That's really, it just came into my head.
Yep,
One of those things.
And that's a good thing. You know? We've given the town over those years an opportunity for family-friendly entertainment on New Year's Eve.
And for all ages. I mean, senior citizens also enjoy it, and in fact, a lot.
Right.
I remember the very first year we had an act called The Magic of the Steel Graves. And I vaguely remember being absolutely astounded by their illusions. They make things disappear, like people disappear. It's really quite amazing. So I am excited that they're coming back. Did you see them the first year that they were there?
I did not see them. I was elsewhere that evening. So didn't have that opportunity, but I am looking forward to seeing them this year, because they will be back, and we trust that the people who disappear will reappear.
We can only hope. I think I don't want to be on the stage for that. One other thing that I remember from last year was a man who was blowing up balloons and making incredible things out of the balloons. Do you know if he's coming back?
He is coming back. The Balloonatic will be back again. He's from Portland, so a local artist who is very creative with his hands. So you've probably seen things like this, balloons being blown up and twisted into shapes. And so he does that, and if there's enough demand, he gets short of breath. But he is extremely creative. The kids really enjoy the things that he makes. The price for the evening is $5 per person. There is a family pack that's available that can be purchased at the Gorham Recreation Department. It's $20 for the family package. And we encourage you to pick up your wristband ahead of time, or they will be available at the door. But Hannaford will be selling the wristbands, and they will also be sold at the Baxter Library and the Recreation Department. And so you can get them ahead or at the door. When you come on New Year's Eve, we can sell you one then. But we're looking forward to the evening. We're looking forward to a good time together, lots of entertainment of varying types. And we trust that you'll be able to come and enjoy that as well. And we'll end with fireworks. We've asked for some extra this year because Maine is celebrating its bicentennial year, and so we kick that off with fireworks to round out our evening and introduce the new year.
Tom, you're the coordinator of this great event. Surely you don't do this by yourself.
Absolutely not. If I did it by myself, it wouldn't be much.
So volunteers?
So there are volunteers that help us by checking people in at the doors. There are volunteers that will work behind the scenes to decorate. There are sponsors that contribute so that we can pay these acts to be here. The volunteers and police service, the VIPS group, will be here to help just keep coordinated and keep everybody coming and going in an efficient way.
Yeah.
And so, yes, there are a lot of people involved, and everybody working together
Yeah. So if anybody out there wants to volunteer to be on the committee or
Absolutely.
in any way, they should contact you?
Yep.
Okay.
Contact us, speak to us on New Year's Eve or
For the following year.
for the following
Yeah.
year.
When do you start this?
Well, we have to start in the springtime, really. Just not only evaluating the past, but just making sure we have ideas for the performers lined up. And so we're working well ahead. Some of them require advanced scheduling in order to
Yeah.
get them here.
Well, that's why we have the good guys, because you
Right.
start early with that.
Right.
Yeah.
We do appreciate all that goes into it, all the work that people on the committee and volunteers do.
Happy New Year, everyone. We look forward to seeing you on New Year's Eve.
So long for now. Have a great holiday, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we'll see you New Year's Eve.
Come on down for the fireworks.